everything in life is a co-creation of consciousness. The only reason things exist is because of is because of the agreement of a portion of the collective with that belief system. Like the reason we're co-creating this frame is because all of you have agreed that you want to be here. And I said yes to it. So every single company, every single restaurant, every single hotel, every single idea, concept is just a consensus agreement of a big portion of the collective that says fuck yes. Thank you. When many particles of consciousness agree to a reality taking place, that's how it gets birthed. If you don't say yes, it cannot happen. Like if right now everybody in the world got in a circle and agreed that poverty is not real and it doesn't exist, instantly there will be no poverty in the world. If every single soul in the planet agreed that they just want world peace, right now, instant world peace, because the world is just how it is, because we have imagined it that way. The only reason the world is as it is because of our agreement with it. We have imagined it that way. Desires are permission slips to get to know yourself and free yourself from suffering. You can have ego desires that stem from the solar plexus, or you can have heart desires that stem from your soul. There's nothing wrong with ego desires. Sometimes you have to exhaust your ego desires and suffer to realize that you don't want them, and then activate your heart and follow your soul's frequency, your blueprint, your actual desire for the incarnation. Did you have a safe choice that you refused when you ended up sleeping on the street? Oof, a million choices. I was living with my boyfriend at the time in a penthouse with chefs and maids, and he gave me a credit card, and he's a millionaire, and he was like, you have half of all my money, let's just be together forever. And I'm just like, no, I gave it all up. And then that was always my team. Then I met two other guys, men, also with lots of wealth. And they also offered me half of everything and marriage and proposals. And I said no. Because I wanted to know that I could create that by myself. And it's already happening. How cool. Instantly, I got new opportunities. Like friends appeared out of thin air and were like, hey, I'm going to offer you a bed. I'm going to offer you a room. I'm going to offer you, thank you. I'm going to offer you this. I'm going to offer you that. And I agreed to the ones that fell in integrity, because some of them offered me that in exchange for sex. Of course, that was going to be my team because of my beauty. Everybody wanted to buy me or wanted to exchange money for sex. And I'm like, no, not a prostitute. I mean, I am. We all are. But not a sex prostitute. You know that Peaky Blinders, which says like we're all hoes? We always sell a part of ourselves. In your work, in your job, this is a part of myself that I'm choosing to sell to you right now. But it's my preference. Here, I'm giving you my frequency. You always sell a part of yourself. What are you selling your soul for? If you're in a job, you're selling a part of yourself to the person that contracted you for that job to give you life force energy in the form of money. That's why being in your calling is the best opportunity you have to share your frequency. Because let's say you're an artist and you do paintings, beautiful paintings. Then you're a queen because you're choosing your calling. You're choosing to sell the part of your soul that it's in alignment with what you came here to do. There's nothing wrong with sensuality, but there's a lot of power in sensuality. That's why I call myself Cleopatra. I use my sensuality for the highest good. As a woman, you have a responsibility to use your sensuality, to use your beauty, to use your power, to bring good to the world. Not for control, not for manipulation, not for survival, not to stay alive, not to feel security, But what are you going to use your sensuality for? What are you going to use your sensuality for? Your sensuality is your power. Same for men. Sensuality is the sacral center, the root, and then the sacral center. And then in the sacral center, that's your creativity. And when you use your creativity, your central center, you can move it up to your throat, like I do, and use your central energy to co create the world that you want to see. You can use your central energy to clean up your chakras, your energy centers. Or if you use your central energy with fear, then you would be bound to a reality of a hell or purgatory, which is control, manipulation, seduction. I mean, the whole world functions like that: money, sex, control, power, false power, false power. In the middle of circumstances that bring afflictive states, how can we trust that everything is working in my benefit? I know this in theory, but can't get myself to embody it. Well, you have to go play in the field. I did theory for 2 years. You can watch my videos when I was living with my wealthy boyfriend at the moment. That's when I was in the astrals, like playing with the ETs. I was learning. I did all the theory. And then when I felt ready, I'm like, okay, I'm going to test this on the field. That's when I left and started living as a nomad to test like the field was supporting me. So sometimes you just got to go on the field. You cannot be a theorist forever. You're not going to like suddenly, I mean, it can happen. I think it happened to Byron Katie and Eckhart Tolle. They just got instantly enlightened and in their house, like in the bathroom or something. I think Byron Katie was like suffering intensely in the bathroom, and, like in the floor, and then like her mind just popped blank. That was it. And I don't know how was it for Eckhart Tolle. I think also he was like suffering so intensely, and then one moment the mind was blank and he was done. I mean, I'm intending that for you. I mean, I don't want anybody to go through what I had to go through. I went through hell and back many times. It was awful. I would love for you to have the Byron Katie Eckhart Tolle experience. But if you're in an underworld like I was, if your karma was so intense as mine was, my karma was so heavy, then you have to go on the field and you have to clean it up by yourself. Go clean it up. Go test it. Now you have all the theory. You cannot work on your wholeness. You're already whole and complete. You're allowing the fragmented areas or aspects of yourself to remember that you're whole and complete so they can integrate back into your heart and your mind's eye. You can do anything. You are infinite, limitless. The same potential that everybody has had. The potential of the Buddha is there for you. The potential of Jesus Christ is there for you. The potential of Krishna, the potential of Neville Goddard. Anybody that has achieved anything great or allowed themselves into self-realization and self-actualization, that is you. You can do that too. Just gotta do it. How? Just choose and trust. And then trust will transform into conviction. First, you have to trust. You need to have faith. But good thing we have teachers and people that have done it, so we have roadmaps. And then the more you test it in the field and you see how things appear out of thin air and how magic's real and how everything can be easy and how you go through the challenges with grace. Every time you conquer a new challenge, you gain more conviction and confidence because you can draw upon that memory for the rest of your life. Third porn series, how to manifest your dream life.
Yeah, you can put it on the website, right? It's meta, right?
What do you desire the most? You can have it all because it's all you. What can I say? It's all vibration, stillness that creates success. I'm the monk that kept her Ferrari. Ferrari is just abundance, wealth, monies. Waken modern mystic teaches you how to reach samadhi, liberated consciousness, enlightenment, and also enjoy the fruits of the illusion. And you can add your email address if you want to receive reports. We have an account members site, so when you subscribe, you're part of the family. And then you have access to our private videos. Oh, impermanence. Or the Consciousness Research Center, which is our school, and that's more private. It's happening. Oh, beautiful.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Cool.